Hello everybody, my name is Katrinka, I'm a professional singer and a vocal coach, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna look at artists who we haven't reacted to on my channel for some time, and for a very good reason. His artistry is on such a high level that it literally takes time to digest what you've just heard. And yeah, you know, I've been treating myself right recently. I replenished my cookie jar and now I'm gonna replenish my Dimash needs. So today we're gonna be reacting to another fantastic piece from him, and it's gonna be opera too. Now, to be completely fair with you, I do know opera too. I've heard it from Vitas before, but I haven't heard it in Dimash version. And I know how crazy opera too is as a musical piece, and I know how much you can really show off on that piece, how you can really let every single aspect of your technique shine. And I know that Dimash has huge talent, huge voice, fantastic technique, and I know that he can play us just right if it comes to emotion and if it comes to all the other aspects, contrasts. So I genuinely cannot wait to see his opera too, and I think we're gonna be blown away. And yes, don't forget to subscribe. The new upload schedule is up in the YouTube banner. And also, I'm back to streaming. I've only been streaming on Sundays, but I've never had so much laughs in my life than we had on the streams. There's such a great atmosphere with you guys, so I really appreciate every single person who stops by and hang out with me. And if you haven't yet, come and check us out next time. The streaming schedule is gonna be down in the description of my video, and there's one very special stream upcoming. It's gonna be on my birthday, which is 7th of November, so please mark your calendars and come hang out with me and celebrate. And now, without any further ado, Dimash Opera 2. Okay, let's go. Pretty boy. The music is very teasing from the very beginning on the song. It's so light. He's singing extremely lightly. There's almost no voice coming through. It's good, so he can create a huge contrast later. There was a switch. Oh my god. He's really a master in this field, in the field of contrast, where it's not really the easiest thing not to let yourself slip and go full in, you know. Every singer has a lot of passion, and it's really about not just breath control and technicality, but also about the, you know, the mental control of like, okay, I'm gonna go so lightly now, like so lightly, so that I can really blow them away later in the song, where I'm gonna go full in. Up there, he felt super comfortable. This was not a huge challenge for him. We know what Dimash is capable of, and I think this is his solid standard. And knowing the song and knowing him, we're gonna go into way more crazy parts of this universe. So let's continue. He's a born showman too. He's like rightfully so though. He really puts up the show.
Струи, но я в нем один, хлопнула дверь. ветер за спиной, ветер осенний стучится в окно, плачет от
That was a little breathy,
мой.
just slightly.
Это судьба, а судьбу не могу я ни о чем простить. Только я
Previously, he flipped into his head voice when he did this jump. Now he went with a full.
знаю, как после меня станут ветра глазить.
The slide. His upper register is very beautiful, bright, clean, in a very operatic style. He usually finishes his phrases with a pretty heavy vibrato. You can also see it on the movement of his head. This time he was not just singing very lightly, but he also added up a few very breathy tones, which she found out that Dimash does not really like to do that because he likes to really show off his capability to sing extremely lightly without having to go breathy. This time we did not get a flip into the head voice, but he went with a chest voice, and I feel like when he really push on a chest voice, it creates this bigger sound that resembles like a manly voice a little bit more, but I feel like he is way more comfortable in his really natural, more bright kind of tone quality. Here goes the half tone. He's still extremely comfortable. Look at him. Unfazed. Come on, my boy. He's so very stable at that very high tone, and his breath control is just so delicate that he can definitely afford to chop that phrase into those little tiny tones and not lose his control. So very precise, very light, almost like someone would be like pitching you with a needle. Oh my god, that's so tight. Okay, thanks God. I was like, where is he going? Oh my god, Dimash is just such a beautiful human creature, capable of such a incredible inhuman things. I genuinely love that he is the best example of when you use a fantastic technique, it works every single time. He's very stable and very well set with the breath control. Actually is just so detailed and so intrigued that he could literally make the staccato in the middle of the phrase and not lose any of his control. The last phrase, God, like the thinning, how tight his vocal cords had to be at that point, it was extremely thin. At some points I almost felt like the sound is almost disappearing and then coming back. Like that thin of the phrase it was. He knows that he can produce the deep manly voice. What I love about him is that he's not forcing himself to do that. He's more using his deeper registers add more color to the song, add something interesting to spice it up a little bit, but it's not his main sphere. He usually uses them on purpose to create a bigger contrast, because seriously, I would call Dimash the king of the contrast. And as I said before, I feel like he is not just creating contrast between deep and a very high sound, but he adds a completely different layer or dimension where he's working also with a very quiet and very loud, and it's just incredible. He made the multi-dimensional thing from his performances. What I found really interesting is that he's not just a great vocalist, but he knows a lot about stage presence, which I feel like it's not just his his confidence and his showmanship. For example, how he works with microphone. For example, when he's singing very lightly, his microphone is very close to his mouth, so he still creates a sound big enough for us to be like, oh, okay, this is like a very normal but very light, but it's because his microphone is so close. And then when he goes to his upper register, which is basically his playground, he works a lot with the distance of the microphone from his mouth. It goes closer away, so he's manipulating the sound in the best way possible for exaggerating the effect that he's already creating with his vocal cords, and I think that's really amazing. So yeah, he's a multitasker. He's not just singing, he has everything under control when he is on the stage. As I said, it's not just standing up, sing it off, and that's it. He has like 10 more things on his mind when he is singing, and that's why I think his performances are just so breathtaking, and for a lot of people it's just complete shock to hear performance like this, and it is because it's so unique. But of course, I hope you enjoyed the video. Per usual, link to Dimash official channel and the original video are gonna be in the description. Please go give him some love, and he's amazing, and I wish more people were subscribed to his official channel. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and tap that notification bell, because every single time I upload a new video, I answer and heart most of the first comments. First and foremost, stay safe and healthy, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye bye.